So this is another thing that can help with that good humeral head position too, and fight off some of that thick scapula, is working on the posterior deltoid. So most people are real quick to strengthen the middle deltoid and the anterior deltoid, but ignore the posterior deltoid, okay? So for posterior deltoid, we're going to have him lay on the side again, and he's going to take a straight arm from straight in front of him, the scapula in good position, and he's going to go straight up like a T or a cross. Okay? Down in front of him and straight up. This one's actually quite difficult, and when I give this to patients, I have them go zero weight. And they say, well, I think I can do something. And I say, no, let's just try with zero. And they come back and say, wow, you're right. Okay? Just because it's a muscle that's rarely used. Okay? And then you have, rear delt flies would be kind of a seated or a bent over position, doing like a T. Okay? Rear delt flies. So up in the middle. Yep.
On that, would you make the arm straight? Because I've seen people do that with the arm sort of bent.
I think that keeping the arm straight, if you think about it, puts the weight further away from the muscle, so the muscle has to work harder. So usually people do it with arms bent because they can do more weight, and it's easier, so they look like they're jacking up 35, 40 pounds. If you give them 5 pounds, this is much more difficult to do. Okay? And again, emphasize scapular position. Okay? I'm telling you guys, go to 24-hour fitness, you see laughable workouts. Caleb, yeah. Junior tank top. Okay, so for middle delt, this is going to be regular flies, okay? Side flies. Okay, again, we don't want to see this. Some gym rats say that if you do this, you get more of the medial leg. No, if you do this, you're putting yourself in a bad shoulder posture, okay? So just straight like this. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. If you do thumbs up, it's more hitting the anterior. Okay? So the more into external rotation you go, the more you're hitting the anterior, and even probably the biceps too. Okay? Nope. Just straight. Yep. Okay. Very good. If you're doing anterior, you do front raises with your thumbs up. Okay? Dr. Horgan in his book actually argues how much you actually need to do anterior deltoid. Usually it's a stronger muscle anyways. And if you do things like military press and front press, those are all anterior delt exercises anyway. So it's questionable, do you even really need to do front raises to specifically train the anterior deltoid? Okay? Any questions with that? This is kind of interesting. Probably a topic you guys haven't really talked about ever. Yep.